in the middle of town with the high tower. And this picture, this big picture here, is taken looking towards the university. You know where the university is, the modern university. So in the background of this picture, you can see the island which we are on. You can see with the trees and the big house there. You see, and you can see that at that time the island was, it just had a factory. The factory here. Here there's a factory, but not very many houses yet. Many of the people lived in that part of town, but this part of Vaasa was really quite. It was quite wild. It was more or less like a sort of forest. This we'll talk about this. This was a cotton mill, and if you've been to the university, which is where I work, I'm a professor at the university. And if you go there, we work in the old factory building. So this building is still standing, and we work in it today. It's now a modern building and so on. But it was used for making cotton, cotton which came from Egypt and from the American slave states. Cotton like this, T-shirts and things like that. So those are the things. And you can see that some people have written the names of the people who lived in these houses. You can see. Can you see the handwriting there? So you can see who lived in those houses at that time. And this is a workers' museum. So this is a museum of the ordinary people, the people who built the houses, the people who worked in the factories. So we can see lots of pictures in those days of people working, just like sometimes in China today, people with a spade, you know. So you can see these people, they've got their tools, got a hammer and so on. Life was very, very hard. Finland was a very poor country, and people had very few rights. It was part of the Russian Empire at that time. So people's lives were very short. But it was a busy city. People were kind of building here. There were also ships. This was a shipyard, because the tar was carried by boats. And at that time, the water around this island, the water was much deeper than it is today. So, for example, the big ships that used to go to Sweden, they could come right into the center of town. But now they can't. Have you heard about this, that the land is rising? Yeah? You know, yeah.